on the clock, and I think they'll do a good job because it's a lot. It's a lot that I've heard and I've seen. And I understand about this group that these fans are going to be happy. And nobody's happy today, but ultimately they're going to be very happy.
Yeah, and I think, like to B's point, I think, obviously the defensive backfield had a tough day today, right?
Yeah.
Got a lot of new pieces out there.
What's up, Big Al?
Together, but I do think
What's up,
this should
YouTube?
be an
What's up,
exciting
Deacon?
opportunity for
Hey,
the fan
man,
base.
listen,
And what I mean by that
it
is
is what it is. It's what we thought we were
got a
going
new
to do,
ownership.
so
You
ain't
got
no
a lot
use
of cap
crying
space.
about it
You got a
now.
lot of draft capital.
Yeah.
This is an opportunity where you can kind of totally flip the franchise under a
See,
new
it's
head
just
coach. So I
me
know
and
this doesn't feel very good
Big
today,
Al
but
right
there's
now.
a
We're
lot
going
of
to get
things that
to
say,
Trey
man,
here
this
in a
could be better,
minute.
this could be better. You're going to have a great
Got a
opportunity
couple
this
steps you got to
offseason to
take
fix
to
that,
get in, but it's all
correct that,
good.
and kind of start this new
And
new
listen, man,
ownership tenure on the right
There you
foot.
go.
Yep, and we're going to
the
talk more
team
about
looked
this
like
draft
we
over
thought it
those
was
games
going
that
to
are
look.
going to happen.
You know,
Bruce, still we give you
they
Command Center
played.
every Thursday.
Looked
But
like
let's
they played
wrap up this
aggressive
game real
hard.
quick, and
I
we
don't know,
have
they
to
just
show
don't have
some
enough.
love to B-Rob. It's time for our Fast
Turn
Play
this
game
off,
presented
dude.
by Marion Lottery Fast Play Games. Play fast.
Say what?
Thank you, man. Thank you for turning it off. His name
Okay.
saying nothing.
You don't want to see that? You done with it?
Done
Hey,
with it.
man, what can you do? We are a bad team, so it wasn't going to get any better in the last game. I know everybody was complaining about the talk of tanking and not winning this game. We wasn't going to win this game anyway.
I don't
It's
even
just a
think
matter of fact.
did we tank? I think we actually got to try him.
No, we did. That's what I'm saying. We looked like they tried. They did it hard. They did what they could.
Bro.
It was just going to happen that way. So, coming to the realization that we weren't going to win, it was easy for us to say that, hey, listen, we don't need to win this game. I don't need any heartburn because we lost this game. We was trying to win this game. Come on, man.
Well,
I think right now the best thing that happened today is the game ended and Black Monday is tomorrow. So we're on the clock. Now we're on the clock.
I'm gonna ask you a question. I mean, because Atlanta lost and New England lost, do we still got the second pick?
Yep, because Arizona won.
Oh, okay.
See, Arizona is in front of us. I mean, behind us. You know what I'm saying? So our strength of schedule should be the same as New England's, if not harder. So
I
since
thought it
we
was
beat
between New Orleans and Atlanta was the most important game.
no.
Arizona played a part in it too.
Yeah, I think because Arizona won, that eliminates all that.
So Arizona,
Because they were the next behind us, right? So it was the Bears, us, Cardinals, and then Patriots, right? Or vice versa for the Cardinals and Patriots.
everybody had 4 wins. No, what's the name? Carolina had 2 wins. And I think Arizona got 5 wins now, it looks like. I'm watching the highlights right now.
Yeah.
Seattle scores. They're going for 2.
Oh yeah. So we're at number 3 now.
So Seattle won.
Right. So they got us at number 3 right now. It's
We lost.
Chicago, New England, us, then the Cardinals.
Yeah.
So we lost a spot.
Yeah, 'cause I told you it was Atlanta, the Atlanta situation. Atlanta had to beat New Orleans.
And we lost a spot to a team that needs a quarterback.
Yeah.
So that's awesome. What's up, Trey?
What's up?
Trey in a non-disclosure outfit, all black in the dark with shades on.
Black hat.
Yeah, man.
What's your thoughts on the game?
It was great because the only part of the game I watched was Terry getting 1,000 yards. I forfeited.
So Sabri will say we got the 4th or 5th pick overall now.
Well, right now I'm on one of the NFL draft bank, and they got us at number 3. So I don't know.
Yeah. So we lost picks and we got crushed. Jeez.
Yeah. So what's your thoughts on it? And listen, yeah, I texted. I was like, so they couldn't even get this dude 50 yards, man. 50 yards.
They got it for him. Yeah,
I think, matter of fact, I think Dallas gave him that 50 yards. I
they
think he
did.
gave him that last 10.
They did. They did a like your boy Michael Strahan.
Yeah.
They
that
they
sack.
were like, yo, there you
Yeah,
go,
go ahead
man.
and have that. Yeah, y'all lost already anyway. Go ahead and have that sack.
Yeah, man. How you feeling now? You feeling good?
No, I mean, we took a butt whipping, and we lost 3 or 4 picks. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Deacon,
Yo,
Yeah.
you good, right?
hey, we did all we can. We did all we can. No, I'm not good. I'm not. No, I don't like losing that spot. We lost and kept the spot, then I've been whatever. But nobody helped us.
So next year when we in a situation like this, it's play to win.
No.
Because
Hopefully we
nobody
won't be in
can
this
help you.
position. And hopefully we won't be in this position no more. That's the whole point of being at number 2. Oh shit, number 4 now, wherever we at.
You can't really prove that now at this point.
Mm-hmm. It's really about getting the quarterback. That's right, Cerebro. You with me, man. Hey, listen. And I was thinking about this. I was like, if we got the number 2 pick, we liable to jack that joint up. It might be better that a quarterback falls to us as opposed to us trying to pick a quarterback, because we don't know how to pick yet. So we end up with somebody who don't fit the system, all kinds of stuff. So I'm trying to rationalize my pick now. Since we done lost the number 2 to a team that needs a quarterback, we know we ain't getting the number 2 quarterback. So now it's a gimme now, because between the number 2 quarterback and the number 3 quarterback, there's some distance as far as talent is concerned.
You think so? I mean, I like the dude from Washington. He's my favorite number 3 quarterback.
Yeah, but Penix, you got to go with the injury history. His knees, his ACL, he tore him twice. Now, I was trying to tell somebody in the chat that he tore his ACL twice. His first 2 years when he was a running quarterback. Last 2 years he's been injury free, and he hasn't been a running quarterback. And you still see his talent, where he's just dropping dimes out there. I don't mind Penix at all, but they're not going to pick him at 4, 5, or 6. They'll go with J.J. McCarthy. They'll go with the dude from the Heisman Trophy winner, Jaden Daniels. They might even go Bo Nix first before you get to
I don't think Jaden Daniels is going to be there at 5 or 4. I think he's going to be gone. I think.
Well, Arizona doesn't need a quarterback, so that's.
You don't know that.
What do you mean? I don't know that. They just gave dude $250 million.
So, I mean, you don't know that, man. It may be an out. It's like what's name had $250,000. He had an out, and Denver had an out.
Not after 1 year.
No, it's been 2 years. It's been 2 years, man. This dude is 5'9". He's been injured a lot. The rumors is they trying to get out of that deal.
They ain't getting out of that. Don't nobody want no 5'9" quarterback.
Well, nobody want no the old man from Denver. They getting out of it.
They taking that bite though. You don't have to fire him. Ain't nobody picking him up.
If I was Phoenix, I would get out of that deal. I was trying to find a way to get out of that deal. He's too injury prone. Just like if I was Chicago, I would get out of the deal with the dude from Chicago. We might have to pick up one of those guys.
Oh, stop it. I'm done with retreads, man.
I'm saying that at the number that we at now, I don't see a difference maker.
With them 3, huh? With them 3.
We got 3. We 5 or 4. You just showed us.
No, that was Rebo said he had heard that. I'm telling you, it's on the look. They update the board immediately after games.
So now we 3. I mean, you like the boy from North Carolina?
We're number 3.
You like the boy from North Carolina?
What was that?
Bo Nix.
Drake May?
Yeah, Drake May. You like Drake May?
Not personally.
Why?
I don't think he's a winner. I think he's a stereotypical quarterback, but I think he's Carson Wentz
You don't
when
think
Carson Wentz came out.
You don't think he's the boy from San Diego? You don't, because he looks like the boy from San Diego.
Nah, hell no. And
When
you
I
watch his
said
college
Diego-
tape?
Huh?
Listen,
He's athletic just like that dude.
he's athletic. Show me where he Show me where he led the team on a winning drive. Show me where he showed up in the fourth quarter when they needed him.
You say
He hasn't done that.
you said the boy from Washington has done it every game he played almost. But
Yeah.
you don't like him because
I didn't say I didn't like Penix. I said they won't pick him that high. I like Penix. I just don't think they'll pick him that high. Because the draft board, it'll show you that Penix is not one of the higher draft picks. It's all them other cats. But I don't agree with it. I mean, from what you want, just the eye test, you look at it. I mean, we're not at practice. We're not all this stuff. I don't know what he's doing. All I can see is that he's winning. He hasn't lost a game this year. And in a big game, playoff game, the boy showed up.
He did.
You know what I'm saying? And he was throwing dimes.
He was throwing dimes.
So, but it's a whole different thing because you gotta revamp your offensive line too because he's left-handed, which means that your right tackle is more important than your left tackle, and your right guard is more important. And we have a right guard, and we can get a right tackle that will fit us. But you got to have a coordinator in here too that can handle a left-handed quarterback.
Yeah, well, we just gonna have to have faith and belief that we're gonna be able to get some good people and make some good picks.
He's saying with Howell, yeah, I don't want to be 8-8. We've been 8-8.
I don't think Howell he's cooked. He needs to sit up the bench for a year or two to get himself together. He's done.
Well, he's tired. He threw like 9,000 passes this year. Dude is tired. His arm is weak now. He's got to get himself together. Brandon wrote a paragraph. That's right. It's a win for the franchise. Maybe not the game, but a franchise win.
So he's saying Drake May.
Drake May is taller than Howell. I just don't think he's that dude.
Well, we'll see. We might have to see, Deacon. If we get the third quarterback, I think Drake May is the third quarterback.
Drake May he's gonna be number 2.
Nah. So you think Phoenix is gonna pick Drake May over?
No, it's
Jalen Williams is, what I understand, is moving up, and they think he's gonna look good in the Underwear Olympics.
He is, but that's not Belichick's people. Unless New England gets a different coach, Belichick's not picking a running quarterback. I don't think that's his game. So I think that's Drake May all day long.
I think Belichick's about to get cut.
Yeah, but I hope he don't come here.
There's a possibility.
That was on NFL draft board. They got us down at number 3 right now. So
anyway, Trey, man, are we going to have a winning season in our lifetime? What do you think, man?
We 8-1. What are you talking about?
What did he say?
He said we went 8-1. That was a winning season.
Yeah. Okay. So we gonna improve, but no. We'll be living. I don't know if we'll be watching football.
We might not be vertical.
Gumming, applesauce and stuff. It's gonna be tough, Al, man. I'm still bummed out, man. I'm not really looking at you. Deacon, he's a NASCAR guy. So Deacon, he likes
February, baby.
Tires be put on and that slow, methodical. This is exciting for him. He's like, we got one more guy who's gonna, half block, and we're gonna get this quarterback who's gonna grow. And it'll be 4 years from now. I say, see, I told you, as we start to look better. But it's gonna be 4 years from now, Al. It's not next year. We're rebuilding the rebuilding when we used to rebuild, and now we have to rebuild.
But I saw out there playing today, man. I didn't see too much talent out there at all for our team.
Yeah, man. It's.
I
I'm
didn't
bummed
see.
out.
I mean, I
I'm
was
bummed
very
out.
different. I mean, Forbes did not look like he's a starting cornerback. Quan Martin probably was the best defensive player out there.
I told you Quan was gonna be the best pick.
Yeah, him and Payne pretty much made all the tackles. Our linebackers looked terrible. You know, we put our third string safeties in, and they third string safeties. That's what they are.
But that was the plan, so we can't really.
Yeah, I
No,
mean,
that
it's
was the
true.
plan.
That was the plan. And I remember Houston last year looked terrible, and Houston made the playoffs this year. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Texas made the playoffs. They looked terrible. All they did was
They got their quarterback.
all they did was get their quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Well, they got a new coach too. A new coach and
New coach, yeah. New offensive coordinator.
We could be next year's Texans next year. You know what I'm saying? That's hope. That's the prayer. We be next year's Texans, and we make a couple little adjustments. I looked up, man. They said our offensive line was the 14th rated line. 14th.
Doesn't look like it.
I didn't see that at all. And I saw Howe as probably the last quarterback in the last starting quarterback. I mean, because he's cooked. He started off good, 4 or 5 games, but now, like Deacon said, his arm is weak. He's just not the same dude. We emancipated him.
Emasculated him out.
That's what he said.
I mean, he's not the same guy, man. He just. I mean, did he look better like the beginning of the year than he is now?
Well, he looks stronger.
I think that was perfect, Al. I think that was perfect. I think you nailed it on the head. We emasculated the man. Hey. Oh, that was perfect. That fit. Yeah, man. He looks, his shoulders just drop, head is down, face is droopy. He's just a shell of himself, man. It's terrible.
Well, in honor of Big Al and Emmanuel Forbes, I did some research, and turns out he's got a rap record.
Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna, chicken and macaroni, chilling with my homies. Chicken wing, hot dog and bologna, chicken and macaroni, chilling with my homies.
Barbecue chicken.
Barbecue chicken. Man.
Chicken and macaroni. Hey man, he didn't look horrible today, but he obviously looks like he's trying not to get beat deep when he's playing. And
I mean,
I don't think Ron played much man to man. What's that, Trey?
I think after what you just did right there, I would too. I would be playing 30 yards off just to make sure people in front of me too. That's terrible. I mean, he is a cornerback. He's not going to change the trajectory of a game only when the ball is up in the air going towards you, man. Y'all said it's quarterback. Al said the offensive line is 14, so he was over there singing, "We got high hopes." You know what I'm saying? So let's just go with that, man. Y'all, this is sad, man.
No, it was a long.
Man, I know I'm not listening. I'm going to give me something to drink. That's what I'm going to do. I can't listen to this no more, man.
He said, I think a 5-year plan building with a winning.
Jesus.
5 more years.
Yeah, man.
It does feel like a 5-year plan need to happen.
It is. And that's like, we at the thing, Al, and you feel like you're going before the parole board. You've been the last 5 years, you've been doing good, man. You're not only throwing your tray away and washing it, but you're grabbing everybody else's who leave it on the table. You're making sure that the yard is clean. You're picking up pieces of paper off the ground, man. You're breaking up fights in the prison, and you go in there and you go, hey, man, I'm really feeling rehabilitated. I just want to get out. I want to win again. I want to be a citizen. And they say, yeah, we think so too, Al, but we're going to do this in 5 years. That's how it feels, man. That's exactly how it feels. And I'm supposed to smile and eat that, man. For all of you guys,
next thing you know, you're flying over the judge's table.
Yeah, that's right.
You take no more of this.
I can't take another 5 years, man. I can't. I'm gonna have to. And we're going to.
If you're gonna
And
be
we're
a
gonna get
Commanders fan,
excited
you
again
have
in the
to.
summer. We're gonna see some great stuff. Everything's gonna be new. We're gonna get some new gear. We're gonna see training camp. We're gonna hear great things. Wash, rinse, repeat. So I get
Hey,
it, man. I'm
yeah.
with it.
So they got at quarterback, they got Caleb Williams ranked number 1, Drake May ranked number 2, and then Jaden Daniels is the 10th ranked player. And then J.J. McCarthy is the 18th ranked. Bo Nix is the 35th ranked. Shador Sanders, who hasn't even considered coming out yet, is 39. And then they got Michael Penix at 40. So, Big Al, you can trade back with Michael Penix. He might be there for a while.
I like Penix too, but I'm hearing what Deacon is saying. And just our luck, he would be getting on the plane
Trip on
in the breezeway and twist his ankle and need surgery. That's the kind of luck we have, man. So,
Yep.
But if that's your plan, I mean, we can trade back and get some probably a couple good picks.
We need 2 offensive linemen, 2 linebackers, 2 cornerbacks.
That's why we rebuilding for 5 years.
that's right.
Wide receiver, 2 tight ends.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yep.
It's gonna be a long one.
you need all that.
Listen,
You need all that.
I think 2 years will be respectable. If we
Hey.
get the right quarterback, I think in 2 years we'll be respectable on our way up.
We're gonna
And
have
right
to
coach.
go to the USFL, man. We got to pay attention to the USFL this year, guys.
Defenders.
Defenders. We're gonna pull a what do you call it? A slot receiver off the defenders this year. We're gonna
Hey man, the best one if he can play.
right.
What do y'all think about them going after? Well, the rumor out there that they're going after the defensive coordinator for the Ravens.
Ravens. I think that's great news.
Really?
It was a defensive coordinator, and wasn't it the
Scout.
It was also the
The offensive guy, right?
No, not the offensive guy, but the
No,
research guy. What you call
Yeah.
it? I can't think of a name right now.
Well, they already got
talent.
they already got the analysts from the Ravens. They were trying to
Yeah,
get
but
the head
y'all
scout.
really want another defensive head coach?
I don't care. I just want some Ravens management team. I want a Ravens management team.
Listen, man. Yeah, can't have a defensive coach, man. Doesn't matter who the offensive coordinator is, because if we do good, he's going to be gone for a head coach, and we're going to have to start all over again. You got to get you a head coach, as an offensive coordinator as well, so he's not leaving every 3 years if we're good. And the quarterback has to learn another system and start all over again. You get your head. That's why the head coach is usually tied to the quarterback, because he's usually running his system. That's why you get a head coach, and then you let him draft the quarterback that he wants. That's why most of them bring their own quarterback in and not just take who they got when they get there. Otherwise, they'll be trading out every 3-4 years. 2-3 years if we good.
Gentlemen, I'm gonna go get that drink. Y'all keep it up. Keep talking about high hopes.
Where you going, man?
Y'all, hey man, I'm great. Yeah, we won in losing.
That's right.
Remember.
That's no doubt. Keep that energy, baby.
All right, brother.
All right.
All right, man.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know. I just think that our whole next 3-4 years is going to be determined on whether we get the right quarterback or not.
Well, the Texans got a defensive coordinator, and like I said, they're in the playoffs.
Yeah, but that's his first year, and they got a quarterback. So perhaps and they got a first year offensive coordinator too. So they got everything. They got everything's first thing. I mean, let's see if it works. If it works, it works. But I just think that if they say they're in the playoffs right now, right? Say they win the playoff game. What happens when teams start going after their offense coordinator to be their head coach because he's looking good? They got to start all over again.
Well, I
You got to find
understand
a good
the
offensive coordinator.
Texans are off of the Shanahan tree.
Huh?
They're off the Shanahan tree.
Who?
The Texans. The guys from the Shanahan. He was the coach in the 49ers. He was the quarterback coach in the 49ers. The offensive coordinators in Texas.
Okay. Oh, see.
So
They
all you got
put
to
him over
do, you got to pick somebody that's under the Shanahan tree. You know what I'm saying?
there to be the coach,
To be
not the
offensive
offensive
coordinator.
coordinator.
Yeah.
He's just gonna leave in 2 years, Big Al.
I mean, but okay, so Mike does it every year in Pittsburgh. Every 2 years he gets an offensive coordinator.
When's the last time they won the Super Bowl?
I mean, but they in the playoffs every year. They have a winning record every year. They have an opportunity.
Okay, I
every
mean,
year.
if that's where we want to be, I mean, I understand.
Every year I want to have an opportunity. Pittsburgh has the opportunity every year to win.
Yeah,
Super Bowl. They may not do it.
He's their kind of coach, though.
Okay, so New England, you had Brady and
That's Brady's offense, though.
but it was
He wasn't going nowhere.
But-
Any head coach that came, any offensive coordinator that came into New England was running Brady's system. It wasn't about the offense coordinator there.
okay. Let's just keep going down the line of defensive coordinators that won Super Bowls because there's a lot of them.
Damn.
We
Defense
talking about
coordinator.
Bill-
on-
we
huh?
talking the greatest ever, Bill Belichick. We talking that he's the greatest ever.
Yeah, but that's not
The
his
greatest
offense,
ever.
though. Okay, Big Al. I give that one. Give me another one.
Okay. Then we're gonna go down the line. Last year's who won last year's? Who won
What
last
time?
year?
Kansas City won last year.
Well, that's the offensive coordinator.
Yeah. And then they won the year before that. I mean, the 2 years before that. So
You got Tampa Bay before that.
Brady again.
That was Brady's offense.
Mm-hmm.
Then before that, we had before Patrick Mahomes, we had oh man, who do we have? Before Pat Brady, been Pat and Brady for so long.
True. Yeah.
Um,
Let me look it up.
I'm trying to who's the last defensive coordinator to win besides Bill Belichick?
Let's see here. Come on. Okay, so that's way out there. So we had Kansas City beat Philadelphia. Okay, that's offense. Los Angeles Rams beat the Cincinnati Bengals. That's offense. Tampa Bay beat Kansas City. That's offense. Kansas City beat San Francisco. That's offense. New England beat Los Angeles offense, but that's Brady offense again.
But that's still,
Philadelphia.
you got to get at the defense because that's still your man's team. He was the coach.
Yeah, but that's Brady's offense, though.
Yeah, but I'm saying Belichick's still the coach, though. You got to get.
Yeah, no. But what I'm saying, the only thing I'm talking about is that if it is the offensive coordinator who
You
comes
saying
in
that
with
Brady
his
had his
system,
own? You saying Brady had his own offense?
yeah, he had his own system. So it's the same system he ran in New England. He took it to Tampa Bay. It's his system. That's why it didn't matter who the offensive coordinator was in New England. It was Brady's offense.
Okay, I got you.
Then Philly, that offense coordinator, that's offense.
No, that's defense.
Oh, that's Debo, right? What's his name? No,
the
that's
same guy that's there now. That's defense.
You sure?
Yeah, he's defense. Remember, Rich somebody, the dude that runs the Jacksonville team, I think it is. He was the offensive coordinator. Peterson, that's his name. Peterson. He runs
Doug
the
Peterson?
Jacksonville team. Yeah. Peterson
Okay,
was
I
the
get
offensive guy, and the dude that runs in there, I can't think of his name. Jason, somebody. He's a defensive guy.
Okay, then you got New England. That's Brady again. And then Denver beat Carolina. That was offense.
Denver beat Carolina. Was that Denver beat Carolina? Who was Denver's coach? Oh, that was Manning's offense.
Yeah, that was Manning.
Yeah, man, that was really Manning offense.
Mm-hmm. Then you had New England again,
Brady.
offense. Then you had Seattle.
Defense.
Yeah, he's a defense coach. Baltimore defense.
Defense.
New York offense. Green Bay offense. New Orleans offense. Then Pittsburgh back in his first one was defense.
That's defense.
All right, so I mean maybe 3 out of the last 15 was defensive head coach.
Because you're not counting Belichick. I got you.
I'm not, yeah, I got you.
You're not gonna count Belichick.
That's not his
You
own.
don't count Belichick, who won most.
I don't. Don't count him.
Count Belichick.
Hey, look.
You
Okay,
missed
I
2
don't
because you didn't count Belichick.
count.
You
Yeah.
gotta say 5 out of the last 15, which is still
Come on. Okay, even 5 out of the last 15.
okay. We at least say 5.
It's
Who
still not a good look for the
offensive
defense
coordinator
coach.
would you like to pick up?
Which one?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I necessarily. I
There's a
don't.
dude up in Detroit saying he won top dollar. He's asking for
Yeah, see, I wouldn't pay him top dollar. He hasn't been a head coach or anything like that. Now he might be one of the bright guys, but he got to be reasonable too. I mean, if you hit him with a scale, I pay you 10 this year, and then if you get us above 500, I'll pay you 15 or 12 the next year, and then if you get us to the playoffs and win a game, we'll pay you 15. Then you show me some progress. But man, I ain't jump you off at 15 a year. Because if you're no good, you'll get fired. So in 3 years, he's gonna be making 2 years of $15, $30 million sitting at home. Come on, man. They always come to us for the easy contract.
He said that because he know that like a lot of people just like you, they want offensive coordinators, and he's one of the main offensive coordinator out there that's successful.
I think a defense coordinator I take is Jim Harbaugh. I think one of the Harbaugh brothers.
The one about the national
Or
championship.
Michigan. That's right.
I think he's going to. Everybody's saying he's going out to L.A. to coach the Chargers.
Chargers. That's true, but money talks, bullshit walks.
I
I give them the team.
I think our choices are the defensive coordinator for the Raiders, for the Ravens, and the offensive coordinator for Detroit. I think another choice is your boy Belichick from New England. Which they say he's going to Carolina. That's what everybody's saying.
What about the offensive coordinator for Miami?
I mean, this is his first year in the job. Him and the dude from Houston are the hot candidates. But it's their first
Obviously
year.
the dude from Detroit. The dude from Detroit. This is his first year
No, it's not.
of winning.
Winning
like he is.
Yeah, winning. Yeah.
Oh, Posey King came around on Caleb. You're not worried about the little painted fingernails no more? Not worried about him being a leader? My man. Hey, now it's too late to come around on him now. We ain't got no chance to get him.
I know. Now he won him.
We ain't got no chance to get dude. Oh, hold on a second.
Now he won him.
Hold on. They talking about Ron.
They fired him already?
They talking about bringing Belichick to Washington. That's not a good deal, man.
I've heard that was the rumor, man. What's Ron going to do?
Oh, Ron getting fired.
I heard Belichick's choices are Carolina or Washington. But the dude from New England wants a draft pick for Belichick.
I give him a 7th round.
Nah, he wants a high draft pick.
Nah, that ain't working, man. That ain't working for me, man. That ain't working for me. That's the same bullshit crap we always do, man. We go for some retreads, some potential type of stuff. That's just like
this is the greatest
jumping up in the draft, huh?
This is the greatest coach ever.
Okay, so you want Brady? You want the GOAT to come back? You want Montana to come back? He was one of the great.
I take Brady at 45. I would. He's better than Howe. At 45, don't you think he's better than Howe?
Not with our line, man. Ain't no way he's surviving behind our line.
Man, I take Brady and put that $90 million on the line to pay for, and Brady to get people to play for you too. People to play for Brady.
No, people that he's played with who are retired too will come back.
No, man, I think people will say, "Hey, Brady on the Commanders."
Ain't nobody coming.
Let's play for the Commanders. Brady back, the greatest ever, baby.
Anybody coming back for Brady? You seen a commercial where they go to sleep on the sidelines? That dude ain't retired, man. He ain't coming nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. Well, I'm glad to see you came around, Post King. That's what's up. Because I didn't understand that one, but all good. So we had to trade up now to get him. Al said that's okay too. He don't mind trading up.
Trade up now to get him. Got to trade up. They give them some of them picks that we got. We got like 5 picks this.
Well, what would you get? What would you get? You're gonna take a haul now, especially since we're number 3 and not number 2.
You think Chicago want a haul from us?
Yeah, they want a haul for number 1.
They got a whole bunch of picks already.
Yeah, and they want more. Ain't no way they giving it up for something.
I would give them.
Post game, so they give them Allen.
That's what I said. Give them Allen. I'm about to say that. Post said, give them Allen in the pick.
That shit, if they take it. What do you mean, the number 4 pick? We switch picks and give them Allen on top of it?
I give them something they would want, like number 2 pick, a high number. Give the pick back to them.
All I'm saying, we got number 3 pick, so we would give them number 3.
Right,
we take number 1, and then we give them Allen
number 3 and a number 2 pick.
And then we'll have a number 2 pick. Oh, you mean a second round pick?
What our second rounds? Yeah.
How about number 3rd round? Give them that compensatory 3rd round.
You try to low bargain it.
You said they wouldn't want to haul, man.
Something they really do. Something they really do. Give them a second round this year and a 3rd round next year.
Well, 3rd round next year?
I said second round this year and the 3rd round next year, plus Allen in a number 3 pick.
It had to be our second round pick.
I don't
not
care.
The first one.
I don't care. One of them.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of something they would actually do that we worth.
Now we're number 3 now, Poster King. We dropped to number 3. So I mean, yeah. Hell, we done decimated that defensive line already anyway. So,
yeah. I mean, I know one thing. What's the big boy we like, Ridgeway? He definitely ain't no Allen.
Now I would a high 3rd. I'd take a high 3rd for Fields. I trade that. That's like our number 62 pick or something like that for Justin Fields. If you get the right coach in here. You can't have coach drop back quarterback coach. You gotta have
Baltimore's coach. Baltimore coach should know how to work them. Get some of Baltimore's offensive coordinators. He brings some of the coordinators with him. They know how to work him because Fields is nice, man. He just not a pocket guy.
Would you trade Jahan Dotson?
Yeah, hell, I trade anybody. Yeah.
And we'll give him Howell too. How about that?
Howell too.
They already got a high level backup.
Yeah, I give them high. You consider Howell a high level backup after seeing that performance today?
Yeah, because I think he can give you one game. I think he can give you 1-2 games, just not a whole season. I think he come in and his arm be all strong. You know, he be fleet of foot because he hadn't done anything all season. He get you 1 or 2 games, Big Al. Come on now. He's a high level backup. He's just not a starter. He's a backup. How about that?
Put it this way.
A confident backup.
I think now, after watching today's performance and just assessing Howell right now, I may have Heineke in front of him now.
Stop it. Heineke last week threw 4 interceptions. Come on, man. Stop it. Stop it, man. Stop it.
Heineke's
the same dude once you got strong arms.
How many interceptions Howell throw last week? 3.
He didn't throw 3 last week.
He did throw 3 last week. He threw 2 today.
Well, that's 1 less. Ain't no way I'd put Heineke in front of Howell, man. I've seen that show.
I think Heineke at least knows how to throw to Terry.
Hey, Big Al said low lines they ranked 14th. 14th, Big Al, you said right.
Yeah, what's the name? What's that? PFF or whatever that site is had us 14 offensive line 14th. Believe it or not.
Listen, this is what they call the silly season. We about to start. So the job number 1 is to see how long it takes for our owner to fire the coaching staff.
We see Joe
everybody
Gibbs.
has to go because it stinks down there.
You see Joe Gibbs was sitting next to him the whole thing.
Yeah, he might be Joe Gibbs. Hey, put him up. Don't bring it. Joe Gibbs. I think Joe Gibbs is actually a part owner. I think he's part of the ownership.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I think so.
He's like
because Because Joe got a lot of money from NASCAR.
Yeah, I know he got a lot of money, but
So-
I didn't know he was a part owner.
What don't you care about the eye test? Eye test on what?
On what?
The eye test we were talking about was Penix. That's the last time I was talking about the eye test.
Yeah, I mean, like I said,
So you think it's gonna be on Black Monday, Vanguard, huh? Hey, I hope so. It would make sense. It would make sense that they had already talked about it already. You know what I mean?
would you bring back Bieniemy? Say you hired a coach from Baltimore, would you bring back Bieniemy?
You mean for offense coordinator?
Yeah.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't, only because I haven't seen Bieniemy focus on his players. I see him focusing on his plays.
He love that playbook, don't he? He love that big sheet.
The playbook is what it is, and he runs it no matter who's in what position. And I think that our offensive coordinator has to be able to be fluid and be able to focus on certain players on certain games. And I just saw him just running offense. It's a difference. Offense coordinator is different from just calling plays and running an offense during a game. It's just different. So I wouldn't bring him back.
Do you think
Let's say
Bieniemy
if you put Bieniemy as a head coach and then give him an offensive coordinator, that might be different. He probably can straighten out a lot of things as the offensive, as the head coach. Bringing down the hammer and all that stuff, and then let somebody else run the game operations as far as the offensive coordinator. You can even use the same offensive play sheet, just somebody who knows how to run an offense during the game. So that's just me.
Yeah, I don't think Bieniemy helped Hal out at all.
Yeah, nah, it was a bad marriage. Hal was young, too young to read the offense, too young to read defenses, fast enough to run Bieniemy's offense. And with the new rookie quarterback coming in, it's probably going to be the same way. He's not going to be up to NFL defensive standards yet. He's going to need time to maturate, and you got to help him out with more runs, more passing, sideways, as opposed to trying to read NFL defenses coming out of high school or coming out of college. You got to be different, man. You got to know how to break somebody in slowly. So
Bieniemy's out too. He's gonna get fired too.
yeah, you have to fire the whole staff because you can't point at one person as a problem. I mean, you can point at Ron, but it didn't get any better, with Bieniemy in here. So he got to take lumps too. He got to take part of the blame. Also, somebody gonna pick him up. Somebody with a more experienced quarterback. Somebody who knows how to
average
read
10 points a game, though, didn't he?
Huh?
Let me average 10 points a game. Was it 10 points a game?
Well, if you like that, some people like that. So defensive battle. That's what they like. I wouldn't be surprised if he ended up in Pittsburgh. But I think that because Pittsburgh fired their offensive coordinator mid-season.
Yeah, they did.
But this guy who came in is actually not doing bad. And actually, Pittsburgh's in the playoffs now.
I know, I just saw that, but yeah.
So that might be his job going forth. So that might have knocked him out. But I think he would serve himself better to be somewhere where there's a entrenched quarterback who knows how to read defenses. And he can run his offense the way he runs it. Otherwise, it's just bunk.
Yeah, well, it was a big difference between our backup and Hal running it. You know what I'm saying? They definitely.
Yeah, that's the experience, I think.
Right.
All right, so we're looking for Black Monday. We're going to go live right after the firing shows up, as long as we're off work. We can't go live doing work. People got jobs.
It looked like Trey might be in the back alley somewhere. Like the way he was going, he was all in black. He was ready for Black Monday, wasn't he?
That might cheer him up.
Yeah, Trey was already for Black Monday. He was all in black, wasn't he?
Yeah. Well, there's a safe travel to that brother making it back home. Y'all didn't know he's on vacation right now. He's doing something. Yeah, I'm glad he got this 1,000 yards too, man. Because I was thinking that there was no way they was about to get him. You couldn't get the boy 50 yards in a game. That's just ridiculous, man. But they ended up having 1 minute, 1 minute, one pass is all it took for him to get his 10 more extra yards, man.
Yeah,
So-
well, Curry deserves it. He's a good guy. He's not trying to run. He's not trying to run away from responsibility.
Yeah. So that's 4 years, 1,000 yard seasons with 20 quarterbacks. That's not
Belichick
bad.
I think if Belichick takes this job, he wants to run the whole show.
You know he does. But that's what we just had with Ron. Belichick don't know how to draft. We seen his draft.
Terrible.
Golly, I don't know why they wanted Belichick in here, man. It's crazy. That's just a bad idea. Man, that's true. That's true. It took a minute, but like I said, he needs an experienced quarterback. So I'm not gonna say he's horrible yet until I see him run his offense behind an experienced quarterback that knows how to read defenses and call audibles, or at least set the protection up.
So this game is the first game I noticed that we had motion in the offense.
He was throwing everything he had. Listen, man, he was probably making up shit. He was probably writing it in the dirt, that first play. Where was that all season? Get the defense. The jet sweep. Where was that all season?
I know. I saw him when I played with Samuels out of the backfield, one-on-one with the linebacker. He scored, but his feet was out. That's the first time I seen that one. He was wide open. That's the first time I seen him wide open.
He took too long to get innovative. So,
well, he gonna blame Samuel. He gonna blame the young quarterback.
T. Higgins, I would take T. Higgins. But you would have to let Samuels go. We don't need a fourth wide receiver.
Oh yeah, we letting Samuels go anyway. It's a contract year for Samuels. I'm not.
Yeah, it is, but
I'm letting him go. You're not. It depends on who the coach is, but you're not going to use him right. He was.
Yeah, we definitely using him right.
I think T. Higgins is a big receiver that can, do some of the.
Which we don't have. We don't have anybody taller than Terry, and Terry's 6'1".
Yeah.
So we got a bunch of little receivers, man. We need a tall receiver, and he can get open too. He's proven that.
Yeah, well, maybe Belichick will go do the front off. I think Belichick wants to coach because he wants like 14 more wins to be.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. He's just there for that. That's all he wants. He's not here to win. He's here to get those. He's here to get his status.
But if you're Belichick, would you take Carolina or DC? It's two bad franchises. Which one would you take?
I would take Carolina. I would take DC. Because the expectations aren't as high. Carolina got bigger expectations than we do because they got a number one quarterback.
But they bad.
He's small. That's their fault, though. That's their fault. They could have had C.J. Stroud, who's in the playoffs. They picked the little dude.
They about as bad as us. We about equal with them in talent wise.
Oh, talent wise, yeah. I think side by side, I think we could beat them. I think we could take them, Big Al.
Yeah, I think we can take them. We play our best, and they play their best. We can take them.
Neither one of our quarterbacks can see over the line, so that's the issue. That's the issue. So, hey, let's get out of here, man. Hey, we appreciate everybody coming on. Look out for the Black Monday. Tick tock, the clock is running. Ron will be fired. There's no way he stays after this game. So let's go ahead and wait for that, and we'll say goodbye to the good old boy, and hope him a successful management tenure.
Thank you, Ron.
Be over.
Hey, thank you, Ron. Hey, did your best, Ron. But that's it.
Hey, listen, Ron. Listen, when Ron came in here, we was dog pile. Let's be honest. The all front office was in trouble. The football team was in trouble. We was going through different football names. He had cancer. He had to get over. He did a lot within his 4 years. We just didn't become a better football team.
Yeah, I mean,
But the ownership became better.
yeah, I mean, think about
Front
it.
off.
They were grabbing butts and cheating, and it was federal crimes, man. How people were selling drugs in the weight room, and it was crazy, man. It was
Yeah.
yeah.
So, hey, Gym Life, I'm gonna get with you in a minute, man. I got some questions for you that I need to run down through for you, so you can help us out on one of our shows that we got coming up. All right, Big Al, let's get out of here, man. We appreciate everybody showing up. We love y'all, man. We'll see y'all on Black Monday. Right?
Right, Black Monday, baby.
Black Monday. Peace.
You don't know. Yeah. You don't know who you messing with. You don't know who you messing with. You don't know. You don't.
I run you up and down the Serengeti. Heads ain't ready. I chew you up and spit you out like chicken confetti. My rhymes are heavy like elephants, stomping your regiments, dismembering all your limbs, ripping your ligaments. I break you down to an atom, change your chemical structure, roots and culture. You don't wanna fuck with this brother. I'm like a time bomb or a fresh can of whip. Handle style is plexiglass, got you face down in the grass, ready to blast. Sticky for your jewels and your cash. Call me Robin Hood. Take the loot back to the hood. I wish you would try to retaliate. I wait like a sniper, beat you like Street Fighter, heat you up like a lighter. Don't need no ghost writer. Original skill, killing at will. Terminates career like the pill. This is real, not no fiction. Came up for my jurisdiction. I'm liver than you, whether freestyle or written, hitting hard like a hammer, like a natural disaster, like a hurricane. Plain and simple, bringing the pain. Won the battle. What?